Hey guys, Dan Full, Mr. Grey, Dan Dalf the Grey, and making this quick video because I just watched Caspersight Hope video, which he posted a couple of hours ago, and he's talking about, it's a heartbreaking video. I must admit, it was uncomfortable to watch because he's very emotional in it, right? And I saw his tweet earlier on about his stepdad. I'm not going to go into it, but I think it's adding to it, whatever. But anyway, I want to make this video because he goes on in the video to say that, debunkers, and fair play, he mentions my name, and I appreciate the Caspersight. If you ever see this, I appreciate the sentiment. And he goes on to mention how debunkers, inadvertently take away hope. And I'm not going to get into that part, but I'd like to state, and I've said this in every single video I've ever mentioned Caspersight. I've always said I have zero problem with Caspersight. I know other channels or whatever, it doesn't have to be debunking channels. I know other people have problems with him sending people to certain channels which might not be real. Probably not. But I've stated in Discord, I've stated on Twitter, I've stated in YouTube videos, I've never had a problem with Caspersight. And the reason being is, he's a reaction channel. It shouldn't be up to him to tell you what's fake or what's real. Now, it doesn't matter about that part. This is not why I'm making the video. But in the video, he basically says that inadvertently debunking channels, whether they mean to or not, take away the hope of some people watching, say, a paranormal channel, whatever, and they get upset at Caspersight for him, saying, "Oh my God, this is the most realist thing I've ever seen," or whatever. You can see this in my bio, and I've stated this time and time again. If you've been following me for the number of years now, you'll know I've said this all the time. I don't debunk the paranormal. I just debunk the visual effects which I see in paranormal channels, and my source I usually get from like the top 5 channels. I never go like at the particular channel. I have in the past, but even then I've always, I've never made it personal, and it's only when someone sends me a clip. It's only when someone sends me a clip. I only pretty much take them off the top 5 channels. I don't go deep into the channels unless I'm looking for like a bit of fakery. But I watched Caspersight's video called Hope, which I will link down below, and it's fucking heartbreaking. I must admit, it's fucking heartbreaking. I don't like seeing anyone like that. I've spoken to Caspersight myself on Twitter, and I've also been in one of his videos for I think I spoke to him for 10 minutes. I can't remember what it was, 2 years ago or something. And I've always said he seems like a lovely guy. I can't speak for other debunking channels. Other debunking channels have made videos about him where they say, "Oh, they shouldn't be doing this." I can't speak for those channels. No, that's up to them. I don't run their channels. But whenever I've made a video about Casper, in fact, the first time I ever made a video about Caspersight, I was defending him because he was being made out to be this person he wasn't, because this channel completely lied about what he was saying about this other person. That was the first time I ever saw Caspersight. Didn't know him. I wasn't aware of him. But I can't even remember how that video came up, So someone might have tweeted to me, or I might have seen it. I don't know. But as soon as I saw that video, I immediately made a video saying I support Caspersight. This is bullshit what he's been shown as. It was like the video I'm talking about. It was about 2 years ago, and this channel made up complete and utter lies about him taking a piss of this woman who had a disfigurement. That's all I can say about it, really. And that's the first time I ever saw Caspersight. And ever since then, I've had an interaction with him back and forth a few times over the last, say, 2 years. And it's always been pleasant. And even when he made that podcast with Callan from Slapped Ham, where they were talking about debunkers, I made a video about that. But as you know, I made it in a fun way. I wasn't nasty about anything. I just disputed some of the stuff they spoke about, and I can't even remember what that was now, but... as you know, I always try to keep things fun. But I'm watching this video now called Hope, which he posted about 3 hours ago. That's bloody heartbreaking. I don't like to see that. And like I said, I can't speak for all debunking channels. I am a debunking channel, but like my bio says, and I've stated this time and time again, I am a skeptic. I am an open skeptic. I don't know. And whenever I make a debunking video, it's only ever to do with the visual aspects of the video, like a CCTV or someone inserting a mask or whatever. And I always state, I would never want to take anyone's hopes away from anything they believe, anything. No matter what religion you believe, no matter what you believe, I'll never want to take away hopes, because I've lost people. I've lost people in my life. And, you know, there's that little hope in me, whether I'm a skeptic or not, there's that hope in me that one day I'll get to see him again. I'm going to keep this short, but I would hate to think that the community I'm in is getting someone like that in an emotional state the way he was. Because that is never my intention whatsoever. And like I said, I've stated this time and time again. I have zero problem with Caspersight. If you have a problem with him, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Like I said, he does, you know, react to certain channels which we know to be fake, and he'll say go there and sub and do the thing, and that like I said, that's totally fine. You're allowed to say that. Don't forget, whenever I watch Slapped Ham, Nuke's Top 5, or any other channel, I always say, please go there, watch it, like and subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and come back and see what we can see. I always send people there. If they want to sub, they can. If they don't want to, it's fine. But I always link the channel down below what I'm looking at. But I just want to make this quick video. It's never quick with me because I ramble on. But I support Caspersight. I fully support Caspersight. I know people have problems with him for whatever reasons. But I have always said I support Caspersight. I have no problem with his channel. I don't go to Caspersight to see what's fake or not. He's a reaction channel. And again, I would never want to take anyone's hope away from whatever they believe in. But the channels I do feature, it's only ever visual effects. And if people want to still believe what they see after that, after the breakdown of the visual effects, that's up to them. I let it go. I never constantly go after the same channel over and over and over again. If they've been debunked once, that's it. I'll leave them alone. Yeah, I don't like seeing people like that. Ben, if you ever see this, I hope you're okay. I really don't like seeing people like that upset over a particular community. In this case, a debunking community. Because I keep everything fun. I tell all my viewers, never go to anyone's channels for hate or, you know, take the piss. I like the fun. If this wasn't fun, I would stop doing it immediately. And if my viewers started making it not fun, I would stop immediately. It's as simple as that. I do this because I enjoy it. And at the same time, I do think that there's certain channels out there, they're how can I say it? They're making videos on grief, on people who are going through grief. And I don't like that part, right? I really don't like that part. You know, if you're making a fake channel, fine, whatever. You're making a fake channel. But when you start giving false hope to people, I do have a problem with that. I do. But at the same time, I will always, if I see something on a channel or whatever, I'll break down the visual effects and that's it. I'll never, you know, tell people the paranormal is not real. When you die, that's it. I will never tell anyone that. I mean, I don't even know that. I don't even know that. Nobody knows. I am all for people having hope. And yeah, that's just what I want to say. I support Caspersight. I support Caspersight. That's all I wanted to make this video for. Because I don't like seeing anyone that emotional. It's bloody heartbreaking. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching.